Scott, thank you. It can cost up to $20 to recycle a television set. So here's some good news for those of us with old electronics.
Lots of it. Now free and easier than ever to recycle in New York State. Amanda Shivari has more on the law that went into effect today.
The act says that any company that wants to sell electronics within New York State has to have some capacity to recycle electronics.
The Electronic Equipment Recycling and Reuse Act goes into effect today, and now any company who sells electronics must be able to recycle them free of charge. So what falls under this New York State law?
Anything. So really any computer, TV, old stereo equipment, the electronics recyclers say pretty much anything that plugs in, they can recycle.
Here at Target, they've had recycling programs for years, but they say this new act allows them to take in even more and gives the consumer options for recycling electronics.
It gives them an open place to go to instead of trying to figure out where to go, where there's extra costs involved with taking it to a different place or a recycling center. They can now buy their new TV and drop off their old TV in the same spot, saving them time, effort, and the easier it is, the more people will do it.
At Target and other stores that sell electronics, when people bring in their items for recycling, they come here to the back, get tagged, sorted, and then shipped off for recycling.
And the other thing that the electronics recyclers will do is they'll recycle the plastic, they'll recycle some of the glass, they'll get a small amount of copper out, maybe even some gold and silver. So it's good all around.
Josh Goldowitz is part of the Environmental Sustainability Program at RIT and says it's very important for electronics to be disposed of properly.
If you take a look at all these electronics, they've got a lot of hazardous materials in them, things like lead and cadmium and chromium, things that we don't want thrown out. If you throw these out, they end up in the landfill and eventually they leak out into groundwater.
In Penfield, Amanda Shivari, News 8.
The law has two parts. The second part won't take effect for a few years. In 2015, people will no longer be able to throw out electronics of any kind. By law, they'll have to be recycled in New York State.